Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and parents and guardians. This is a pretty special day. These students, I tell you, when you talk about the shakers and the makers and the students that make the difference and impact the community, they're starting right now. And so I'm pretty excited about all this. And welcome to the 18th annual McDonald's Port Huron Area School Speech Contest. And again, this is very, very special. And what I'd like to do at this time, all these students that are up here right now, they're winners to make it this far and be on the stage. So how about let's give these students a nice round of applause. My name is Ron Woline. I'm the Assistant Superintendent of the Port Huron Area School District. And this is my first time to be affiliated with this. And I tell you, this is what we're all about, our students. And it's going to be very exciting. And I can't wait until we get started. There's some introductions I have to do first, or I need to do, because of just, it's not programs, it's individual people that make programs. I think we all know this. It's the people that drive the great things that we have for our students. So with that, I'd like to introduce Connie Jones, and she's from McDonald's, and she's been working with us for 18 years, and Connie is Miss Pauline Rep, Clerk City of Port Huron, one of our judges. And a stand-in because we had to substitute, and I really appreciate Jennifer Webb, Data Center Manager of Times Herald, and Miss Victoria Less, Assistant Director, Language Arts, 612, St. Clair Resa. And again, when we talk about individuals taking the time out of their busy schedule to help students become all they can be, I really appreciate what all these people are doing. With that, I have some information that I need to go over, and it's about the contest. And some of this is new to me as well. All these students have won the competition in their respective schools, and they have drawn a number by which they will be called upon to give their speech. We've asked that students please give their name, their grade level, and then it's easier for the judges to identify those individual students. And with that, the final decision will be with the judges. And there is one key thing we have to keep in mind, and that is making sure that an individual doesn't go over 3 minutes. We have a timer, and that individual must make sure, the speaker, that he or she doesn't go over that 3 minutes, because it doesn't matter how great that speech is. If it goes over, then it's disqualified. So on behalf of the Port Huron Area School District, I want to congratulate each one of these students that are sitting up here. And it's my privilege right now to introduce the Superintendent of Schools. He's with us this afternoon, Mr. Shorkey. Mr. Shorkey.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the Port Huron Area School District Board of Education, I'd like to welcome everyone here today for this really great contest that we're going to have. As Mr. Woline mentioned, and the signs on the front of the podium, we have winners behind us from one end of the stage to the next. But what could be better about what do I want to be when I grow up in this day and age, when if you're going to be successful in whatever career you select, you need to be able to communicate, and communicate effectively. And one of the best things we can do with our students as they work their way through our school district is have them be able to step up to a microphone, look you in the eye, enunciate properly, and deliver a message. With our global economy facing us, it's going to be one of the great skills that our people will need to have when they leave the school district. I want to remind you today's May 7th. For those in the audience tonight, don't forget tomorrow you get a chance to vote for school board members. May 8th is the annual school election. Polls are open 7 in the morning till 8 at night. There are no money issues on the ballot, so please just feel free to come out and cast your ballot. On behalf of the district, congratulations not only to the students behind me, but to the moms, the dads, the teachers we have, our principals that are here, the friends that just support these young children every step of the way. Thank you for coming out on a beautiful sunny afternoon to hear some really tremendous speeches. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Shorkey. Now the exciting time. What's going to take place, each student will come up, and if you see them adjusting, there's a box behind this podium so they can see over the podium. Again, they're going to go by number, and they will announce their name and the school they're from. So with that, we're going to get started, and we're going to start with our 4th grade first, and number 1, please.
Hi, nice day, isn't it? In just a moment, I'll be starting a presentation on what it takes to be a zookeeper. I'm Morgan Sokowski from Sparlingville Elementary, and I'm in charge of the tiger exhibit. First, I should tell you, I got interested in working with animals watching shows such as the Jeff Corrin Experience. He is my mentor. A zookeeper's job isn't always a Monday through Friday job. They work weekends and holidays. Some even work midnights. If I was lucky and got a day shift job, here's how the day might go. A day as a zookeeper starts at about 8 a.m. This is when animals are checked and observed for injury or illness. Morning food is prepared, exhibits are cleaned, and animals are fed. By 9:30 a.m., animals are moved outdoors before the zoo opens and indoor cages are cleaned. Around 12:30, I would have lunch. About 1:30, the animal's afternoon food is prepared, cleaning is finished, and daily reports are written on each animal. At 4 p.m., animals are moved inside and fed. They again are checked for injury or illness. At 4:30, everything is locked before leaving. In between all of the scheduled duties, zookeepers present programs like this one for zoo visitors. They attend meetings and work on conservation projects. Some jobs are not so fun, like cleaning up after the animals. There are several degrees and programs available for a person interested in being a zookeeper: an associate's degree from Pensacola Junior College in Florida, or a bachelor's degree at Michigan State University. Zoos often prefer to hire zookeepers with a degree in natural science. Other zoos hire registered veterinary techs. You can become one if you go to Colorado Mountain College. Some classes I would take include zoology, animal behavior, and wildlife management. Before getting hired, zookeepers must have animal experience, such as working at a farm, at a veterinary office, or at a humane society. Other ways to gain experience is to volunteer at a zoo or do an internship. Zookeeper salaries are different throughout the U.S., depending on the size of the zoo. A starting zookeeper might make $26,000 a year. An experienced zookeeper might make $40,000 a year. I want to be a zookeeper because I love animals and a career working with them would make me happy. I feel I'd make a good zookeeper because I work hard at everything I do and I have a positive attitude. Working with animals is my goal in life. My zookeeper career information came from the internet. I referenced the American Association of Zookeepers, Woodland Park Zoo employment page, and san diego zoo.org. Thank you.
Okay. If I'm elected, I promise to keep my promises, to be the best that I can be, and to honor our country with liberty and justice. I want to help fix the mistakes that others have made, and I will also turn the economy around. Hi, my name is Audrey Huggard, and I want to be the president of this great country, or the USA. I do not want to be just any old president. I want to be the first female president, if that doesn't happen before my time. My role model is Nancy Pelosi, the Speaker of the House. I think she is a great role model because she is hardworking and one of the few women in politics. She has great power and makes important decisions. To reach my goal, I will attend Harvard Law and first get a law degree. That is important because presidents need to understand laws. I will also follow these 10 steps. 1, be 35 years of age. 2, be a citizen born in the United States. 3, hold a law degree. 4, start raising a lot of that green paper, or as you know it, money. 5, hire a very devoted and tireless staff. 6, campaign like crazy before and during elections. 7, win a majority of delegates. These people vote for you at your party's national convention. 8, once you win, celebrate your victory. 9, you will also need to win a majority of the Electoral College. 10, once I win, I'll practice taking the presidential oath of office. The date will be January 20th, 2035. If I follow these 10 steps, I think everything will go smooth, and you'll know me as your president. During my research, I learned that presidents make about $400,000. Now that's a lot of money. I got my research from howtobecomeapresident.com. Thank you, and remember, vote for Audrey because she's looking out for you.
Once upon a time. Oh, I did not notice you there. I'm just writing a little story. By the way, my name is Hannah Weaver. I'm in 4th grade at Indian Woods Elementary School, and I want to be an author when I grow up. An author writes stories. All the stories you read are written by authors. Sometimes an author's work is so fascinating, it turns into a play. And if it's really good, it even turns into a movie. Some authors illustrate or color their books, and I'm good at art. You have to be very creative to be an author. Hey, that reminds me of my role model, who is very creative. My role model is Shel Silverstein. He has written many stories and poems. He uses humor in his writing. He entertains people with his stories, and that's exactly what I want to do. The core democratic value that Mr. Silverstein shows in his work is the pursuit of happiness. This means he makes citizens happy without hurting others. College. How will I ever get there? I'm going to work hard in all of my high school classes, especially ELA. I might even get a job on the school newspaper. Then I'd be pumped up and ready to write at Michigan State University. I'd plan to get a bachelor's degree in English. Hopefully, I'll get a laptop for graduation so I can write. But if not, I still have my trusty pencil. If you want to learn more about my dream career, just go to the website I went to, www.nycareerzone.org. I guess that's all I can tell you for now about how I plan to become an author. Oh, I just got the greatest idea for my story. Well, I have to go write it down before I forget. Toodles!
Hi, I am Michaela Surgeon from Mr. Archer's 4th grade class. Your puppy Sparky will be fine, Miss Harrington. Oh, hi, I'm Michaela Surgeon, and when I grow up, I want to be a veterinarian. In my job, I'll be expected to figure out problems. I will have to help animals to be a vet. I will have to help owners too. I will be expected to help animals of all sorts. I will help dogs, cats, and other animals such as turtles, lizards, and rodents. Education will be very important to my career. I will work hard to get accepted to a good college. I will go to college for 6 to 8 years and serve a 1-year internship. I would like to attend Michigan State University. I believe it's a good school. It's known for its good veterinary medicine program. A few subjects I'll study are biology, physics, mathematics, and psychology. A couple of reasons why I would like to do this job are I love animals of any type, I take good care of them and understand them. I have always said I wanted to be a vet. Being able to understand sickness of animals is very important. Being able to understand symptoms of a sickness is also very important. I am very good with animals. I can explain what is wrong with the animals to the owners. I'll help animals of all sorts. My role model is Dee Craig. She is a great vet. She is good with animals. Dee studied hard in veterinary school. When she graduated as a doctor of veterinary medicine, she got a job near Waynesville, Missouri, where she grew up. This career is for me because I love animals. I'll work hard to achieve my goal. I'll take who's next, please.
We're going down. Okay, remember what you're going down for. Splash. Hi, I'm Lydia Nicholas. I'm a 4th grade student at Roosevelt Elementary School. And when I grow up, I want to be a marine biologist, also called a marine scientist. I chose this job because I like working with animals, and I'm especially interested in fish and dolphins. I like to swim too. A marine biologist is a scientist that studies saltwater plants and animals. Marine biologists not only work underwater, but they also work in laboratories and on research ships. They collect data from all plants and animals in the ocean, conduct tests and experiments, record results, and compile data. As a marine biologist, the training I will need is a master's degree in marine biology to assist in research. To be able to do research on my own, I will need a PhD. I will also need a scuba diving certificate and first aid training. In high school, all sciences such as physics, chemistry, and biology, along with math, will help prepare me. People wanting to become marine biologists are encouraged to volunteer in order to build character and to learn how to work well with others. Marine biologists usually work weekdays from about 8:30 to 4:30, but often they end up working evenings and weekends. A marine biologist's income can range from about $25,000 to about $50,000. Unfortunately, there are not many positions available for people who want to become marine biologists, so I have to work really hard. One such marine biologist is my role model, Dr. Lauren Molyneux. Dr. Molyneux is a very intelligent marine professor at the Woods Hole Oceanographic Institution in Massachusetts. I found this information about marine biologists at the following websites: bls.gov, oceanlink.island.net, and womanoceanographers.org. I think I will make a good marine biologist because I'm a hard worker, I do well in school, and I am very interested in science. I enjoy swimming, and I love animals, especially dolphins. I'm also organized, I work well with others, and I can write anything fast, well, and neatly. These are all skills I will need to become a marine biologist. However, if I don't become a marine biologist, I would like to become a librarian because I love to read. Well, back to my marine research.
My name is Kaylee Morgan. I'm in 4th grade and I go to Harrison Elementary. Hello, welcome to the Florida Zoo. My name is Ms. Morgan and I will be your guide. Oh, I didn't see you there. Hi, welcome to the zoo. My name is Kaylee Morgan and I want to be a zookeeper. The reason is you get to work with the wild animals and help them. And you'll have to rescue the wild animals and feed them. I got this information from the library. There's a lot of information in the library. My role model is Jeff Corn. He has always been my role model. I like Jeff Corn because he likes wild animals and so do I. I hope when I get older I'll be just like him. He's smart, funny, and he treats the animals with respect. That is why he is my role model. I want to be a zookeeper because I love wild animals and I would like to help them. After you finish high school, you go to college, you'll make about $35,000 depending on how big the zoo is. I will go to a little zoo because they help injured animals and you might make more money. The big zoos don't. I am not afraid of big animals or reptiles. I love tigers, lions, cheetahs, jaguars, and leopards. But most of all, I do it just to help the wild animals. Well, I hope you enjoyed your tour. Goodbye.
Hi, Sparky. Aw, what happened to your paw? Yep, you guessed it. When I grow up, I want to be a veterinarian. My name is Tara Adele, and I'm in Mr. Fairman's 4th grade class at Kimball Elementary School. A veterinarian is someone who takes animals in and helps them. A veterinarian's job could be from just a simple checkup to some surgery. What they do are checking animals to make sure they're not sick or injured. I would get a little teary-eyed, though, when I had to put them to sleep. I want to be a veterinarian because I love animals so much now, I would just love to work with them. I think I would be a good veterinarian because animals are my passion. I would just spoil them and take care of them so much. My role model in this career is Dr. Mike. Dr. Mike is my role model because he told us when our animals were injured and needed help. I trust him with my animals and I would love to be the same way. Veterinarians have to go to college for 5 years. It may seem a lot, but it's definitely worth it. Other facts about veterinarians are, in 2002, there were approximately 3,820 veterinarians in New York. Oh, I almost forgot. For entry-level workers, their salary is $50,290. For experienced workers, their salary is $102,720. I got my information at CareerZone.com and Veterinarians Help Animals by Cal Green. Come on, Sparky, here's your bandage. Come back in 6 weeks.
A smile can make the difference between looking happy or sad. Not everyone has the perfect smile. Sometimes your teeth don't always come in just as you like. Crooked and crowded teeth can appear. I want to make people feel good about themselves. I want to be a smile doctor. Hi, my name is Frankie Butschneider, and I want to be a smile doctor when I grow up, or in technical terms, an orthodontist. As an orthodontist, I use braces or special appliances to achieve just the right teeth and jaw alignment. I start treating children as early as 9 years old, but you can never be too old for braces. To become an orthodontist, I need to attend university for 4 years. Next is a 3 to 4 year graduate program at a dental school. 6% of dentists and myself will then move on to an orthodontic advanced education program for 2 to 3 years. Add that all up and that's 10 to 11 years of college. Whew. It won't be easy becoming an orthodontic. It takes hard work and dedication to be successful. I've been interested in orthodontics since I've been seeing Dr. Tim Wilkins to have my bite fixed. Dr. Wilkins is my role model because he fixes kids' smiles like mine every day. He says the best part of his job is meeting other great young people. I am looking forward to starting my own business and making around $100,000 my first year. Someday, I hope to be putting happy smiles on all my patients. Remember, a smile can be worth 1,000 words. Thank you for your time. I got my information from the internet with searches from Google and Dr. Wilkins.
Richard, pass it to Tayshawn. Tayshawn, pass it to me. I shoot the 3, and it's good. The Pistons are winning by 10, and it's timeout. Hello, my name is Tyjay Rhodes, and I go to Cleveland Elementary School, and I want to be a professional basketball player. A professional basketball player plays on leagues. They also practice before they start. My goal is to be on the Detroit Pistons. I always wanted to be a basketball player. I started playing basketball when I was 5. I want to be the best at the sport. My role model is Richard Hamilton because I think he is good at this sport. He also works hard every day and respects other players. I will achieve my goal to be a professional basketball player by practicing and exercising. It's time, man, and I have to get back to my game. With 3 seconds left, Wallace passed to me. I passed Richard, and he dunks. The Detroit Pistons win the championship. I got my information from the internet.
Hi, my name is Samantha Sepsing. I have a question for you. Do you like caring and helping for animals? Well, I do. And I want to be a veterinarian for my future career, and here's why. Veterinarians take care of sick and injured animals. And like doctors, they perform surgery and give medicine to sick animals. They also prevent problems by giving checkups and fixing teeth. Sometimes they teach owners how to feed and train their animals. They need to be ready to see blood, organs, and bones. Many vets treat small animals such as dogs, cats, and gerbils, but a few focus on large animals such as cows, sheep, and even horses. Sometimes they help when an animal gives birth. Many vets own their own business and are their own boss. All vets need to go to college. Getting into college is competitive. The first step is to get a degree, which usually takes 4 years. They study biology, chemistry, physics, nutrition, and animal science. The next step is to go to veterinary college for 4 more years. In veterinary college, students learn more science, and they also learn how to work with animals, do surgery, and do surgery with laboratory tests and microscopes and other equipment. The average pay is $66,080. I've always loved animals and thought about being a veterinarian, but what really inspired me was last year when we had to rush my guinea pig Ashley to the animal hospital because my German Shepherd Scout decided to have a little snack while we were gone. Oh my gosh. We walked in the front door and her cage was in the middle of our living room floor, empty with a fur ball next to it. We couldn't find any blood or Ashley. We thought my 110-pound baby eating my 2-pound baby. Luckily, Ashley must have been quick because we found her behind my dresser. She was alive, bald on top, but in shock with flesh wounds. We rushed her to the vet, and Dr. Mike gave her medicine and cream for her back, and she was good as new in no time. Her fur even grew back, and now she and Skill are friends. But just to be safe, we lock my door when we leave now. Oh, by the way, got my information from www.bls.gov/K12. That is why I want to be a veterinarian for my future career, and here's why. That's why I want to be a veterinarian for my future career.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. That's what I'll be saying when I'm an astronaut, although I might change a few words. My name is Mateo Sevilla, and this is my career speech. Neil Armstrong did this job and did say those words. He, along with Buzz Aldrin, one of the first people to go to the moon. I chose Neil Armstrong as my role model because I think he was pretty brave to go somewhere strange. I chose this career because I wanted to go somewhere different and see new things. I plan to train for this job by going to space camp while I'm a kid. It starts with space camp for ages 9 to 11. Then comes Space Academy for ages 12 to 14 and Advanced Space Academy for ages 15 to 18. I plan to train for this job by going to space camp. While I'm in school, I really focus on science and mathematics. When I'm in college, I have to have a bachelor's degree in mathematics and have an advanced degree. I want to become a mission specialist astronaut. This involves working closely with the commander and pilot. I would be responsible for onboard operations. I would monitor the use of the shuttle consumables like fuel, water, and food. I would also conduct experiments. I got my information from the encyclopedia and internet. 50 feet to the Martian surface, 40 feet to the Martian surface, 30 feet, 20 feet, 10 feet, 8, 1, the Cosmo has landed. I repeat, the Cosmo has landed. Over, Houston. Thank you.
Operator, I need an open bed, quickly. Get the equipment for the heart surgery stat and the anesthesiologist in there. Hi, my name is Tyler Hader from Thomas Edison Elementary School. When I grew up, I want to become a cardiologist. Cardiologists are physicians certified to diagnose and treat many disorders of the cardiovascular system. What do heart doctors do to their patients and do all day? Heart doctors have to see patients all day, listen to patients' hearts to see if they're healthy or not, attend conferences, fill out information about the patient, give x-rays of the heart, perform surgery, take the patient's blood pressure, and give the patient's medicine. I want to be a heart doctor because when I see people all over the world having big problems with their heart, I feel I should cure them with all the power I have. I also want to be a heart doctor because I find it fascinating. Did you know a heart attack is the #1 killer disease in the United States? Did you know that some heart specialists have to go to another state to perform surgery? They have to go to another state because sometimes there's not correct equipment for the heart surgery, or the other doctors need a more experienced surgeon to help them.
My dad, Dr. Ali Haydar, is my role model. He is my role model because he's a very successful doctor and enjoys his work as a lung and intensive care doctor. He saves lives every day, helps patients breathe better, and puts smiles on their faces. My dad takes care of patients who have asthma, lung cancer, cough, and shortness of breath. He's very well respected and loved by our community. I'd like to follow my dad's footsteps and become a heart doctor to do the same things my dad does and save people every day. To become a cardiologist, I have to complete a 6-year Bachelor of Medicine degree before spending a year as an intern and 3 years as a junior medical resident in a hospital. Then I sit the fellowship examination of the American College of Cardiac Physicians, which involves a written and practical exam. Being a heart doctor means to me saving lives. Okay, we're done. Good job, staff. We saved this woman's life. We are a good team. I got my information at www.getaccess.com.
Paging Dr. Fraser, delivery room 104, stat. Oh, hi. My name is Kennedy Fraser from Michigami Elementary, and that's what I'd like to hear someday when I become an OBGYN. I chose this career because I would like to help women lead a healthy life. Although this job will take long hours and I will have little spare time, this job will be very rewarding. I look forward to helping women with their medical problems and bringing new lives into the world by delivering healthy babies. You're probably wondering, how important is my education? Well, the highest level of college is 8 to 10 years. My education is very important to my career. Pre-med students require grades about 3.5 and often over 3.7 or 3.8. I will have to attend med school for at least 4 years. I will need skills. My skills would be people skills, be able to operate, and the ability to work long hours. You're still probably wondering, what makes me think I'll be good at this job? Well, I'm a people person and I'm willing to help women with their medical problems. I will have to go to college and on-the-job training, 8 years of college and 2 years residency. I would like to attend the University of Michigan. Why? Because I think it's a good place to learn, and Michigan rocks. Go Blue! I will have to study health, science, biology, chemistry, human anatomy, math, and physics. After med school for 2 years, I will start getting ready for the MCAT, Medical College Admission Test. If I pass, I will start on-the-job training, but I have to be willing to work long hours without naps or showers. I will have to complete a daily basic, sort of like this one. Monday, office all day or at least 10 hours. Tuesday, on-call, 24 hours teaching and supervising. Wednesday, day off. Thursday, office, 9 hours. Friday, operating room, 8 hours. Saturday, on-call, 24 hours, delivering babies. Sunday, day off. My role model is Dr. Ashley Hill, and his quote is, OBGYNs have to expect to get free time into someone's life. So maybe, just maybe, someday I can be your OBGYN. I got my information from www.obgyn.net. Thanks for listening to my career goals.
Okay, this completes our 4th grade, and let's give these students another nice round of applause. Excellent job.
Does that come in spring apple green also? What sizes does it come in? And when will that be available to be shipped? These are just some of the questions I hope to someday be asking. You see, I want to be a merchandise buyer. I have always enjoyed knowing what's hot and what's not. And I love to spend money, especially other people's money. Merchandise buyers select and order the merchandise you see in stores. They may buy for a department, an entire store, or for a whole chain of stores. A buyer also plans advertising and sales events. An important part of their job is keeping a close eye on budget and inventory levels. A good buyer stays on top of the latest trends, reads a lot of fashion and trade magazines, and keeps a close eye on the competition. In order to fulfill my dream of becoming a merchandise buyer, I must first graduate from Port Huron Northern High School. Next, I will attend Michigan State University and graduate with a Bachelor of Science degree in retailing. While at MSU, I will complete a 3-month internship at a major department store. My first job will be as an assistant buyer trainee. After 6 months, I will be promoted to an assistant buyer. In another 2 to 5 years, I will become a buyer responsible for an entire department that will sell over $3 million a year. I will be earning between $60,000 to $90,000 a year, depending on the store and its location. My role model for this career is my mom. When she was younger, this was her career. She tells me stories about her first job working for Hudson's in Detroit and then moving to Los Angeles to work for a store called the Harris Company. She got to visit New York City 4 times a year and go to lots of fashion shows. She says it was hard work, but always a lot of fun, too. The sources that I used for researching my speech were California's Department of Employment website, Salary.com, and of course my role model, my mom. So next time you're in a store and can't seem to find the right size or color, go ahead, blame it on the buyer.
It's the bottom of the 9th inning, Game 6 of the World Series. 2 outs, the bases are loaded, the count is full. We now have to go to a commercial break. Hi, my name is Jack Trimble. I'm 10 years old, and I attend Garfield Elementary School. You can probably guess what I'll be when I grow up. If you guess a professional baseball player, you're right. I like baseball so much. I don't care if it's a pickup game or league play. Baseball is such a fun, active, and exciting sport. Remember the 2006 Tigers? They went from bad to great. How exciting was that? The position I want to play is pitcher. I've been told I'm doing good so far as pitcher in Little League Baseball. In fact, last year, I struck out 15 batters in 1 game for the victory against the first-place team. Being a pitcher means having a lot of responsibilities. You have to throw a lot of strikes and learn the signals the catcher gives you. My plans to accomplish this career goal is to continue playing Little League Baseball, play high school baseball for Port Huron Northern Huskies, and hope to get recruited by Michigan State University. While I'm in college, I have to get good grades, exercise, stay healthy, and have a well-balanced diet. I will also get a business degree by taking classes such as finance and economics. A business degree would be helpful to guide my career and invest the money I make. It will also be helpful if I decide to manage a professional baseball team. After college, I hope to get drafted by Detroit Tigers and assigned to a minor league team, the Toledo Mud Hens. After playing in the minors, my dream is to get called up by Detroit Tigers. If I don't, I'll keep playing in the minors. I know the odds are low, but I believe I can do it. My role model is Kenny Rogers. I chose him because I look up to him for his skills, and I think he sets a good example. He's one of the best pitchers for the Tigers. At least that's what I think. He's won 5 Golden Glove Awards, made it to All-Stars 3 times, and pitched a perfect game. When I grow up, I hope to be as good of a pitcher as Kenny Rogers. Major league pitchers can make a lot of money. The starting salary is $380,000 and can get up to millions of dollars a year. For example, Kenny Rogers gets paid $8 million a year. That's because he's so good. Now that is a lot of moolah. Do you know those shirts that say baseball is life? Well, it's pretty much true. And now back to the game. Here's the windup. The pitch. It zings right down the heart of the plate. Strike 3, you're out. The Tigers win the World Series. I got my information from www.wikipedia.org and ESPN.com.
Just one last word. There, done. Oh, hi. My name is Morgan Moffett, and I'm from Woodrow Wilson Elementary School. And if you haven't already guessed, I'd like to be a writer when I grow up. As a writer, I'll have to write, rewrite, and review. I may have to travel at times. Lots of writers are rejected over and over again before they get their books published. Nonfiction writers are expected to tell where they got their information from with their editors through strong research and use of appropriate sources. Writers also must be able to express ideas clearly and must love to write.
Writers can write in lots of genres. Some original ones are fiction, nonfiction, mystery, fantasy, fairy tales, legend, poetry, and biography. Nonfiction writers should write in I want to write in fiction though. Just recently I wrote a fictional story called The Chicken Heart as an assignment. It is not published though. Reasons why I think I'll be good at this job is because I have talent and skill. Also because I love to put words on paper and have a really wild imagination. To be a good writer, you have to have talent, and I have it. Also, I have good grammar and spelling most of the time. Education will be very important to me because I'll have to study many subjects including English, language arts, and journalism. Other subjects I'll have to study are spelling and grammar. If you want to write nonfiction, you should study math, science, and social studies. To be a writer, you do not have to go to college. Reese Holler is 10 years old and he's already published 3 books. Wow. I want to go to college though so I can continue to learn the basics in writing. I'll have to go to college for 2 to 4 years. I'll have to earn a degree in journalism. I want to go to University of Michigan because it is my home state. I am able to write stories that put my classmates in suspense. Most of my classmates love my Chicken Heart stories. Usually my teachers do too. The reason why I write good is because I have a positive attitude. I'll get paid according to how many books I sell. My role model is J.K. Rowling because she inspires some of my best stories. Also because I love her books. I got my information at http://stats.bls.gov/OCO/OCOS089HTM. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back to my story. Be sure to look for books by the author Morgan Moffat. Bye!
I'm Malachi Enright, a 5th grade student at Roosevelt Elementary. All right, now, get out there and kick that ball hard, team. Hi, my name is Malachi Enright, and can you guess what I want to be when I grow up? If you said a soccer coach, then you're right. A soccer coach's job is to teach people how to play soccer. They start by teaching the basics, like proper form and techniques, such as how to dribble the ball or shoot a goal. They also help give their team a good chance at winning a game. Coaches also often travel to sporting events by bus or airplane. The reason I want this job is because when I grow up, I want to work with young adults or kids, and at the same time make them happy. Another reason is because I love sports and I play soccer, so I thought, why not become a soccer coach when I get older? Last, I also get to do what I want when I grow up and get exercise too. I was inspired by my second soccer coach, Coach Jevons. I had 2 other coaches, but he inspired me the most. He inspired me by telling the team that if we work hard, we can accomplish what we want to. When I got home that afternoon, I thought about what he said and thought to myself, maybe I could do that when I grow up. My plan is to go to college and get a college education because college coaches require a college education. I also want to be a full-time coach, so if I'm going to teach college, I need to meet state requirements in order for certification to become a coach. I also need and will take courses in exercise, sports science, and PE, meaning physical education. As a coach, I must also be able to speak clearly and be a leader. And I'm confident that if I work hard, I can accomplish what I want to accomplish. Good job, team. Thanks for being good listeners. Let's go shoot some goals now.
Quick, there's a dog with a rock caught in its stomach. We need to take care of him fast. Oh, hi. My name is Savannah Bentz, and I attend Mrs. Collins' 5th grade classroom at Michigami Elementary School. If you haven't already guessed, when I grow up, I would like to become a veterinarian. I have picked this career because I've loved all animals, especially dogs, ever since I was a little girl. To accomplish my dream, I will have to go through many stages of education, including college. Dun dun dun. Well, I'll start in high school by taking science and math classes to give me a head start for college. I hope to attend Michigan State University for 6 years because they have a great veterinarian program. The courses that I will require are anatomy, physiology, pharmacology, immunology, surgery, and medicine. Boy, were those some big words. This career will also require me to get my bachelor's degree and my license to practice. After college, I will have to intern at a veterinarian clinic for 2 years just to get the feeling of being in a vet's office. Then, when I become a vet and accomplish my dream, I'll start rolling in the big bucks. But I'll only start at $40,000 a year. Then I'll move up to at least $100,000 a year. Now that's what I'm talking about. With every career, you have to have someone that inspires you. Someone that makes you think, that's what I want to be when I grow up. Someone like a role model. Well, my role model is Dr. Mike Hirschmeyer of St. Clair. He is the vet to my 2 dogs, Hannah and Maya. He attended Michigan State University just like I want to do. He is my role model because he takes the best care for his animals in treatment and love. The conclusion is, go to college, get my degrees and requirements, follow the footsteps of my role model, and accomplish my dream. If you want to become a vet just like me, I would get your information from vetinfo.com, animalplanet.com, or Google. All right, Rufus, you're all patched up and ready to go.
You're sitting in a hurricane. Winds are 150 miles an hour. Rain is going sideways, the wind's so fast. There are tornadoes all around you, and trees are snapping and falling on your home. How do you feel? You now have to rely on me to give you accurate information so when you're safe. Hi, my name is Ty Dickinson, and I want to be a meteorologist. A meteorologist is someone who studies, predicts, and reports the weather. I want to be a meteorologist because I love the weather. There are 2 kinds of meteorologists, like the guy you see on TV and a guy that works in a lab. The difference is the person that works in the lab gets information to the TV station every 20 minutes or so. My role model is Jim Cantori. I've been watching him on the Weather Channel since I was little, and I love the way he reports the weather. When I go to high school, I'll have to take some hard math classes such as trigonometry, statistics, and algebra. I'll have to take some hard science classes too, such as earth science, physics, and chemistry. I'll have to take lots of computer classes too, so I know how to use the Doppler radar. I hope to get good grades and high scores on my tests so I can get lots of scholarship money towards my college tuition. When I do go to college, I hope to attend the University of North Carolina in Asheville. I will have to take 27 credits of science, which is 9 classes, and 9 credits of math, which is 3 classes. I'll stay another 2 years to get my master's degree in meteorology. Total that up, and that's 6 years. When I graduate, I hope to work for the NOAA, which stands for National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. The NOAA is a government fund. I will be making $63,000 to $103,000 per year, depending on how good I am. Some things I will do in my job are predict the weather, study the weather, give the information to the TV station, send out in severe weather such as hurricanes, floods, and other things, report the weather in tornado aftermath, and I will also send out watches, warnings, and advisories to all over the country, or as you may know it as, the annoying blinky noise when your TV show gets good. My job is exciting, I get to help people, and I get to travel all over the country. What a great combination. My job is hard but important, so you know what the weather will be like today, tomorrow, and a week from now. I got my sources from A2Zcolleges.com, the NOAA.com, and weather.com. Thank you for your time.
Bang! Goes the judge's gavel. Charlie's client is innocent. That is what you will hear when I grow up, because the only thing I ever wanted to be is a lawyer. As a lawyer, I would concentrate on trial or litigation law. Many people are nervous to talk in front of a group of people, in my case, a jury, but I have always felt comfortable doing this. I think I would enjoy discussing legal issues before a judge. I would like the back and forth arguing with another attorney in the courtroom. To get to be a lawyer or attorney, I would have to go through 4 years of college with high grades to get admitted to law school. Law school is for 3 years and covers all the subjects you will need to graduate. Some of the courses are criminal law, contracts, wills, corporation law, and courtroom procedures. I plan on studying hard and graduating at the top of my class. If I do this, I will have a good pick of jobs in many different law firms. Starting salaries now are in the $50,000 to $100,000 range. I know that it's a big responsibility to be an attorney and argue your client's case to the best of your ability. Your client counts on you to do your best.
My goal is to represent my clients' rights to the best of my ability and see that justice is served. I know there will be a lot of work in the office, but I will enjoy being in the courtroom most of all. My role model is my dad. He is an amazing lawyer. I've seen him in court and hope I can follow his footsteps and serve the legal profession with honor and distinction. I obtained my factual information at www.bls.gov. My dad and my grandpa. You are the judges. The verdict is now in your hands. Thank you.
Alessandra Christmas from Mr. Pollock's 5th grade class at Carl Slass McKinley School. Add a belt, a blue one, and make it fabulous. Hi, my name is Alessandra Christmas, and if you haven't guessed by now, when I grow up, I want to be a fashion designer. Why? Because I can express myself freely and get paid for it. And I'm always on top of the cutest clothes and latest trends, but now I can design them. I think I'd be very good at my job because I'm very creative, have my own personal style, and love mixing and matching outfits, and also enjoy designing handbags and accessories. Designing looks really easy. You slap something on a piece of paper and you're done. Wrong, designing does take some work. College isn't mandatory though, but I plan to go. I plan to attend Academy of Arts University in California and get a master's degree in fashion arts. The special classes I will have to take for this job are lots of art classes, textile, sewing classes, studio courses, directed study, and academic study. On my job, I will be expected to design clothes and accessories, sketch by hand or computer, cut and sew samples, analyze fabric shapes and colors, and arrange showings for all of my designs. The special skills I will need for this job are active learning, visualizing, coordination, and originality. If I'm good at my job, I can be paid well over $100,000 a year. My role model is Alberta Ferretti because when she was 18, she had her own clothing shop. And by the time she turned 24, she already had her own label. And even today, at the age of 57, her outfits are still some of the hottest around. Next time you see me, I'll have my own line. And remember this fashion tip, keep it fabulous.
Wow, how beautiful the great sea looks as I watch the owner of the waves shoot and soar through the air. Today I'm going to be starting research on a certain type of dolphin and sea anemone. That's my job. I'm able to do as I love and be where I love, the sea. Hi, my name is Delaney Dooley, and I go to Kewanee Elementary. When I grow up, I want to be a marine biologist. In order to become a marine biologist, I must first become a scientist. Then I will specialize in marine mammals. I will need to attend college for approximately 6 to 7 years studying physics, chemistry, biology, geology, and physiology. I will need to earn a master's degree just to break into the field, then a doctorate degree so I can run my own research projects. This will also allow me to become a university professor so I can teach others to share my passion. I will make between $40,000 to $150,000 depending on my education. I will focus my research on an animal I am most interested in. This is an animal that can be between 6 inches and 60 feet long, has been around for millions of years, and is the most feared creature in the sea, the shark. There are many different species of shark. They range from docile plankton eaters like the whale shark to very aggressive. Aggressive species include the great white, the bull shark, the hammerhead shark, and the tiger shark. I find these species so fascinating because they are so feared, and little is known about their habits and life cycle. Why would I like to become a marine biologist and study these types of animals, you ask? I have loved marine life since I was very young. I have my room decorated with dolphin lamps, shark pictures. There is still much scientists have yet to learn. Until recently, scientists have been unable to go deep in the sea and study these creatures. There are many in the public that adore marine life, and there are some that misunderstand certain types of marine life.
My dream is to have the honor to research the ones that are adored and the ones that are misunderstood. My role model is Gregory R. Mann, an oceanographer from Lansing, Michigan. He gave a presentation to our school. So that will be me, riding above the waves and diving deep below them, uncovering the secrets of the sea as I go, sharing my passion and research with others, and helping the world to see how beautiful all species of marine life really are. My mom and dad have always supported me to fulfill my dreams, and that's just what I'm going to do. I got my research off of Google.com.
Well, team, we're finally finished. It took lots of hard work, but I'm sure people everywhere will love a new video game. Hi, I'm Jacob Sturgis from Spawnyville Elementary. And when I grow up, I want to be a video game designer. A video game designer starts with a great idea, creates characters and storylines until he has a video game that is fun to play. I want to be a video game designer because I have a good imagination and I have a lot of good ideas for fun video games. I also like to play different kinds of video games. My role model is David Ortiz, a senior producer at EA Sports in Florida. He is responsible for the Madden football video games. I emailed Mr. Ortiz to find out what a typical day is like for a video game designer. Mr. Ortiz says that the typical day includes playing a Madden game and deciding what to change or redesign. He works with the art director to make sure that graphics are met, and he listens to music by bands that want their music on the game's soundtrack. He also gets to meet NFL players and coaches to get feedback on the game. I'm going to need a good education to become a video game designer. First, I will finish 5th grade at Spawnyville, then move on to Central Middle School. When I get to Point Huron High, I will need to take college prep classes. I plan to attend the University of Southern California, which offers a Bachelor of Arts degree in interactive entertainment. While I'm in college, I'll try to get an internship at EA Sports. I may not get paid much during my internship, but I'll get good experience. When I become a video game designer, I'll probably make about $60,000 a year. If you want to learn more about being a video game designer, check out www.thedigitaldreamer.com. All right, team, let's start brainstorming ideas for our next video game.
Moo! It's all right, Elsie. You're all done. Oh, hi. My name's Cassidy Morgan, and I go to Harrison Elementary School, and I'm in 5th grade. When I grow up, I would like to be a specialized vet for farm animals. I want to be a farm vet because I love animals, and I think they're sweet. My goal to get to this career is to go to a good college, which is Michigan State, get good grades in school, and get a scholarship. I want to do this job because I love animals, and I love treating them too. My role model is Dr. Gowdy because he treats animals great and he's not afraid of getting kicked by a horse or injured by any animal. Farm vets get about $48,529 a year. In this career, you must know a lot of stuff, like math, for instance. You have to see how much medicine they need and how you have to weigh them to see if they weigh less or more. And you would have to know science, what medicine they need, and what disease they have. But the main job of a farm vet is to revolve around dairy herd, health, fertility, with attention being paid to maintenance, control, lameness, and nutrition. A farm vet is your personal choice. It's like selecting your own physician or a dentist. Studying and managing individual livestock in hospital surroundings depends students' knowledge and understanding of disease process and the capabilities, limitations, and economic concentrate options. I will go to the University of Cambridge Veterinarian School Trust. I will be in there for 8 years taking math and science classes.
Did you know that farm vets are decreasing because people are being afraid of getting kicked or injured by the animals, so they want to be regular vets? But if I spend time with the animals, I'm sure I'll be great at this job. So Miss Lee, Elsie was just a little sick from bad hay. If you make sure she gets good hay, she'll be good as new. If you want more info on farm vets, go to career.com. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Omer in Mrs. Stevenson's 5th grade classroom at Kimball Elementary, and I'd like to be in the Coast Guard. I like to be in the Coast Guard to help save people's lives. I once heard a story about a dark and stormy night. Thunderstorms were racing across Michigan and Ohio. Earlier, and unaware of the impending weather, 4 teenagers were out on the rocks of Huron Lake, close to Marblehead, Ohio. When they got there, the weather worsened. The skies grew darker due to the setting sun and thickening clouds. The winds whipped up the once placid lake, creating waves that started to break over the rocks. Teenagers were trapped. They turned to run, but couldn't due to the rising water. They cried for help to the people living on the shores. A Coast Guard helicopter swooped down in order to save them, risking lightning strikes and tornado-force winds. I would like to be in the Coast Guard. I'd like to be in the Coast Guard and help save people's lives. Do you know when the first helicopters are being used? According to Tom Beard, author of Wonderful Flying Machines, History of U.S. Coast Guard, Wonderful Flying Machines, History of U.S. Coast Guard Helicopters, the Coast Guard started using helicopters right after Pearl Harbor. Lieutenant Frank Erickson looked down and saw the hundreds of wounded and dying Navy men in the water, and there were no helicopters to save them. Lieutenant Frank Erickson decided to set up a program that used helicopters to do search and rescue. Nowadays, a Coast Guard pilot has many more things to do than just search and rescue. According to the website at gocoastguard.com, a Coast Guard pilot has to save lives, attend to natural disasters such as Hurricane Katrina, stop pollution, stop and arrest drug dealers, and do Homeland Security operations. The book, A History of U.S. Coast Guard Aviation by Arthur Piercy, describes that the Coast Guard isn't used in only a few places around the world. It's used all over the world, from the Arctic to Antarctica, from Alaska to Puerto Rico. They've even participated in the Iraq War. My dad is my role model. He teaches and talks to me about the Coast Guard. He teaches me discipline, how to work hard, and how to make good decisions. Here's some things I need to do to be able to get into the Coast Guard. I need to get good grades, stay in school, go into sports to stay fit, graduate from high school, attend a 4-year college specializing in math and science, and take special tests to qualify into the helicopter pilot program. Do you remember my introduction? Here's the rest of the story. The helicopter swooped down and snatched up the teenagers 2 at a time and flew them the short distance to the beach, where they met with medical personnel. After ensuring everybody was safe, the helicopter flew back to Detroit. One who flew that helicopter, it was my dad. He received an award a few weeks later for his bravery. Thanks to my dad for helping me with this project.
I'm going to add my garlic, bean sprouts, and pepper. Stir for 1 minute to completely incorporate the ingredients. We are going to break for commercials, and when we come back, we will finish this delicious meal. Hi, my name is Joshua Daniels, and when I grow up, I would like to be a TV chef. A TV chef is a cook who has their own TV show. My favorite and role model is Rachel Ray because she makes great meals and it is fun to watch. I want to be a TV chef because I enjoy working with recipes and cooking. I have my own cookbook that has many recipes I would like to try out. I think it is important to choose a career you can enjoy. TV chefs also make great incomes. They also use lots of cool utensils. I would get my dream career by cooking in my home kitchen and going to culinary school. I will start by going to RESA in high school. I may even work at a store for kitchen products. When I am ready, I will join up for a contest Food Network has, where they take people and they see if they have what it takes to have their own TV show. I have watched some of these TV shows, and they are great to watch. I got my info from a book, the internet, and my dad. Welcome back. I'm going to add my soy and fish sauces. Stir in lightly. To serve this wonderful dish, you will place your rice on a plate
and then garnish with chopped salted peanuts and cilantro. Doesn't it look tasty? You and your guests are now ready to enjoy your delicious, spicy Thai chicken.
This completes our 5th grade students, and let's give these students a nice round of applause. Good job. You talk about students that are focused and they have their target in sight in terms of what career they want. All of these students exhibited that today, and we're just very proud. And what we're going to do at this point, we're going to take a 10-minute break, and Mrs. Jones from McDonald's are going to take the students in the back because there's refreshments, and we can relax for 10 minutes. It's going to be short. The judges are going to go out at this point and do their hard job, and we'll get right back here. So we're going to take a 10-minute break at this time. Thank you. Okay, the time we've been waiting for. Just a couple of things. It certainly is amazing what these students have done, these 4th and 5th graders, and the ability to stand up here and talk to all of you out there, that's pretty powerful in itself. And unfortunately, we only have 3 winners from 4th and 5th grade. But you know what? As I mentioned right from the beginning, these students are all winners because what they're doing, they're beginning to impact the direction they're going to be going. And they're very successful, and it's just we need to give them a nice round of applause once again, these 4th and 5th grade students. And we've shared just a great partnership with McDonald's for the last 18 years. And Connie Jones, she has some words for all of us. Connie?
Hello, everybody, and I think I am so proud of all of these young men and women up here. They are doing a fantastic job, and I'm really jealous of all their computer skills. I mean, it's taken me a long time. I'm so proud of the Google thing. That's my biggest thing. On behalf of McDonald's, we are so proud to sponsor this with the school district. 5 years ago, it took a part as a national program, and with the help of the school district and Marcus Schultz, we've been able to keep working with the young people in our schools. It's so important to keep them up there and to have them so proud to get up here and speak about what they're choosing to look forward to doing into their future. And I'm so proud of all of them, and congratulations to everybody.
Thank you, Connie. Now, at this particular time, I'd like the 4th grade class to stand up as well as the 5th grade class to stand up, and Mrs. Jones is going to give each and every one a participating ribbon. Again, a nice round of applause for these students participating. Starting with the 4th grade, and this time, not any particular order, I'll be calling 3 students up here, and then we'll designate 3rd, 2nd, and 1st. At this particular time, and again, in no particular order, starting with the 4th grade, and I'd like those individual students to step up 3 or 4 feet. At this time, I'd like Hannah Weaver, and she's from Indian Woods. Lydia Nichols, she's from Roosevelt. And Frankie Britt Schneider from Lakeport. Taking 3rd place from Roosevelt, Lydia Nichols. Taking 2nd place from Lakeport, Frankie Brett Schneider. And taking first place, I think you can do the math, Hannah Weaver from Indian Woods. First place winner will be receiving a stuffed animal, an Olympic medal, and a trophy for the students to take back to the school for 1 year, and then a U.S. $50 savings bond. So again, let's give all these fourth graders a nice hand. Now the fifth grade. And again, no particular order, and I'll bring these students up here. Savannah Benz from Michigami. Delaney Dooley from Keewatin. And Jacob Sturgis from Sparlingville. Number 3. Jacob Sturgis from Sparlingville. Savannah Benz, Michigami. And Delana Dooley, Keewatin, our first. Again, what all these students have accomplished is amazing, and we are very, very proud of them. And one last final applause for all these students. Good job. Excellent job. This concludes our program for this evening. Have a great evening. We'll see you. Bye-bye.